Looks like the deer are back. I don't know how well you can see them because my camera sucks at zooming. There's one there, two there actually. Even three, it's hard to tell. And there's another three over here. Up here by this rock. Whoa. There. I think that's all that I see. It's really hard to tell, they blend in really well. Yeah, I see 6 right now. Maybe 7. Oh yeah, there's 7. Now, there used to be 8 in the, there's like a whole flock, a herd of them. And there was 8. So I'm just trying to see if I can see one more. I think one of them might have died off in the last month or so. Because I'm only seeing 7, and the last couple times I only saw 7, so I think one might have got eaten or hit by a car or something. They get hit by cars a lot here, so nice looking animals. And as you can tell, they kind of come close to the house here. I don't know how well you can see, but look at these tracks. Oh, I did the extreme close-up again. Freak's sakes. He needs a muffler and some Bondo. There's all these tracks all over everywhere. You can see over in my neighbor's yard, that's all just fucking deer tracks. Hold on a sec. There, now you're not looking up my fucking nose again. But, yeah, those are all deer tracks. These 8 deer aren't the only ones around. They seem to be the most common ones here, but I've seen as many as 14. So, there's definitely more around. I'm surprised actually, I haven't seen any bucks around at all. I figured, this time of year, getting close to springtime, they'd be doing their thing, but maybe that was in the fall. I don't really know. I don't really know the cycles of those animals too well. But anyways, see if I can't slap together some video today. I've been kind of slacking the last few days. It's been shitty outside. Might go up, actually cut some more trees down. I went the other day and cut down some trees for the old mill, and well, it ain't old, but whatever. But I cut some trees down for the mill there, and I'm gonna have I got 4 logs now ready to go, and anyways, gotta go cut some more trees down maybe later today. Gonna see how many, just try to get a whole whack of them cut down, and then spend some time, which I'll probably take some video of, moving the logs over to the mill, and that way I can start milling them up once the weather gets a little nicer, the wood thaws out. I'd start milling now, but all the wood's frozen, and it's just going to be a real pain in the ass. Hey look, it's Kitty. Say hi, Kitty. What was that? That's not how you say hi. Say hi, Kitty. Say hi. No? Hi. Oh. She's quite the fucking cat. Quite the crazy cat. Check out this old ladder I got. Came with the house. Man, you don't see them anymore. Well, one, it's wood. And I don't think it's homemade. I'm pretty sure it's a store-bought wooden ladder. It's been a while since you could get one of them. But she's pretty rickety. I've used it a couple times, and it's kind of sketchy. But hey, it's a ladder. It's better than trying to fly, which I can't do so good. So anyways, holy sweet Jesus, I gotta go outside, boys, but I don't know. I don't know if you can see this, but it's cold. Look at that. It's like minus 12 out there or something, according to that. I don't believe that though. It looks too nice for that. But just looking around the yard. No Canada geese. I should be safe. Yeah. See what kind of trouble I can get into today, and maybe if I can't film some of it. Oh, there was something I wanted to ask people if they knew about. I can't remember. Nothing important. So, anyways. Peace. Well, this thing's just still sitting here. I haven't got the cover off there, but somebody mentioned there, I can't remember your name, bud, sorry, but in here to check my magneto and shit. Make sure she's not all rusted out and that my gap's good. I mean, the gap's probably fine, but it's hard to say. The rust might have moved her. But I bet you the flywheel's rusty as shit, and I know that can really fuck up your spark. So I might try that one of these days when it warms up, but it's too fucking cold right now. But in the meantime, we got this little guy. Well, again, I gotta wait till it's warmer before I really fuck with it. This is pretty much the same as the one that I showed you before, the little blue one, on my rope starts are for suckers video. This one actually still has the rope start. It's probably only been used like a couple hours. My mom and her boyfriend bought it years ago. They had a few extra bucks for when they had power outages and whatnot, but they only really used it once, and that was years ago. And if you listen, there's still fuel in it. So, the old two-stroke with fuel sitting in it for a few years. You know what that turns into. Luckily, I got it before they tried to turn it or tried to run it again, and the fuel has been turned off. So I'm gonna drain the carb, drain the fuel, put fresh fuel in it, and pray to fuck she works. But we'll see. It is a King Canada. It actually has a model, so it's a little better than your cheap garbage China stuff, not by much. I mean, King Canada's not a super good name, but it seems to work. I have a King Canada drill I can't complain about, but, well, my dad does now. But, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this will be my next victim. Do a little video about that, you know. See if I can't get it to run. I'm pretty sure it'll run fine. It's, you know, it's just been sitting, so all it should need is some fuel. It's hard to say. You never know how things will go, but you know, we'll see how that goes. But first, it's got to warm up. Oh, frig, boys! Look, I don't know if you can see my windows, but they're just even. This is a thermopane window, and it's frosty. My garage door is frosty. You can see the frost is glistening. So it's cold as fuck. It's not no minus 14 or minus 12 like I thought, but it's still cold enough that I ain't doing nothing out here right now. Might go cut down some trees, I think. See how that goes. There's a deer out there, I can't tell. Because it's fucking snowing again. Holy fuck, is this winter ever gonna end? Brr. As you can see, it's freaking cold out. It's around minus 10, minus 12. Snow still isn't letting up. It still won't screw off. It's still winter as fuck out. Look, you can tell. Oh, I zoomed in on myself again. There. Sorry about that. I like to do the extreme close-ups, as you know. But yeah, winter won't frig off, so it's making it hard to get anything done here. Oh, it's some cold in the shop today, boys. Installed this fluorescent light yesterday. I got to put some new bulbs in it. She's kind of flickery. Bulbs are old. You see them kind of flickering there. But that lights up my bench way better. And over here, I installed these two fluorescent lights there. They were, it was just that light bulb before, and you know, you pull a car in here, well, the light bulb ain't enough to see under the fucking hood, right? So I grabbed these two T8 fixtures. They're just, you know, T8 bulbs, standard T8 bulbs. Wired them up proper into the system and everything. Everything's all wired up. So they work. I can show you. I'll show you here. As you can see, they light up. Being so cold in here, they're not very bright yet. It takes them a little while to brighten up when it's really cold. I don't know, you know, a lot of people may or may not know that. But fluorescent lights, if they're cold, do not work so well. But otherwise, I I'm just thinking now I need to run. I don't have any outlets on this side of the garage at all. Anyway, so I'm going to take this 2x4, well 2x3 I think it is, and just screw it to that beam there, maybe attach it to the floor with a ram set. I don't know if I'll even bother. I got an outlet and box and everything here. Install that on it, and the panel's just above there. Just got to drill me a little hole, and I'll have power over there, and then I got to wire it up too. I might even do a video on that just to show you how to do that if you don't know how. It's really easy. Basically, if you understand the principles of electricity and like how it runs and everything, it's not that big of a deal. It's definitely something I wouldn't attempt if you don't know what you're doing, because you can definitely hurt yourself if not kill yourself. So it's always good to, you know, play it safe and not do something stupid. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to get this place a little warmer. My little heater's kicking, but it's not much in this this big old cold place. I don't know what I'm going to get done out here today, if anything, but I'll work at it and see what I can do anyways. And also, I did find some two-stroke oil. God knows how old this is. Some old Husky two-stroke oil. I'm going to mix her up real good and mix up a little bit for this guy. And we'll do another episode of Will It Run and see if I can't make that run. And also, I may get into this now. I kind of got myself in a debacle with this because I did put it up for sale where I'm not working. I kind of need the money, and you know, it's a toy. It's not a necessity. So I put it up on Kijiji and whatnot for sale. Had lots of interest. Lots of people wanted to come look at it. One guy did, who was a friend of mine. Another friend said he wanted to come look at it. He never showed up. Then I said, frig it, and I took it off. I took my ads down. I still got a couple people interested. I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not. I really don't want to. I like it, you know. Obviously, it's, you know, it's four-wheeler. It's fun. I am having the issues with it. I know I can double what I paid for it, but it's a hard sell. Well, it's hard to sell, rather. It's I don't want to get rid of it, but at the same time, I may have to. See how the finances go. I'm waiting for unemployment to come in before I, you know, go too crazy. But once that comes in, hopefully I won't have to sell it. I can keep it and maybe even do some more romping vids once I get it working right. That's a whole other story because, like I said in one of my other videos, there's problems with the carb in there. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. Why it's dumping its fuel. The carb looks clean. Everything looks clean and tight, but something somewhere ain't right. So I'm going to frig around with it maybe one more time, and if I can't get it this time, I'm going to think if I'm going to keep it, I'm going to see if I can't get a new carb. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get warm and see if I can't get some more video out today.